Coming up on UT10 News, a look at how Toledoans are joining the fight against the heroin epidemic.
And we'll also follow yet another water leak on campus.
Plus, reporter Eric Burden has the highlights from the men's basketball game at Eastern Michigan. Your news in 10 minutes starts now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Angelique Baird.
And I'm Courtney Shaw.
Students can expect a surprise on campus when they return from spring break.
That's right, Angel. Reporter Matt Sutter looks into the upcoming bridge construction. Matt, I hear that these renovations may make it harder for students to get around campus.
Well, Courtney and Angel, expect a portion of Stadium Drive to be shut down for the remainder of the semester.
Starting March 7th, the David Lee Root Bridge, located directly behind Snyder Memorial, will be closed for reconstruction. After UT's most recent biannual safety inspection, it became clear that the bridge, which was originally built in 1961, no longer meets safety specifications. Obvious signs of age, such as exposed reinforcing steel, leaking conduit pipes, and deteriorating concrete, show the need for the bridge to be rebuilt.
No, we have funding available to do this project, and it's not coming from any of the resources from student tuition or fees.
The $2 million project is slated to be completed on August 12th, just in time for the start of the fall semester. I'm Matt Sutter reporting live from the UT10 newsroom.
Thanks, Matt. Team Recovery wants to remove the stigma surrounding heroin addiction. The local group hosted a rally in downtown Toledo on Sunday to promote the need to help drug addicts. City and county officials say they must eradicate heroin from the community and punish the pushers, not the addicts. Afterwards, hundreds lined Collingwood Boulevard carrying signs displaying words of hope and support.
I know for myself and everybody else I'm sure can identify, when you're in that addiction, you really don't see a way out. It's scary. So we want people to know that it is possible. Ask for help.
Team Recovery holds support meetings every Tuesday at 7 p.m. at the Zeph Recovery House. The investigation of the UT chapter of Pi Kappa Phi fraternity has come to an end. Rayshawn Watkins made a police report against the fraternity for assault and ethnic intimidation from an incident that occurred at an off-campus party on January 24th. Two separate investigations of the incident did take place by the university and Toledo Police. Toledo Police have closed their investigation due to lack of evidence.
Well, at this point, the Office of Student Judicial Affairs has completed its investigation and has decided that there's enough evidence to bring charges.
The university found that the fraternity was responsible for a student code of conduct violation, and the next step will be hearings which could result in sanctions. For the third time in a month, main campus was flooded with water. Last Thursday, water came up from a clogged pipe in the floor in the student union. South Dining Hall closed around noon and reopened 2 hours later. Operations and Facilities Vice President Jason Toth says Airmark immediately closed the serving line and began cleanup efforts. Upon inspection, steel wool pads were found to have clogged the drain, likely mistakenly or accidentally sent through the dishwasher rinse line. The clog was removed and full service was restored. Fortunately, there are no lasting effects from the incident.
U College is holding monthly success workshops.
Reporter Gabe Jones checked out how these seminars teach students about time management, financial aid, and study habits.
We've all seen the UT emails, and frankly, we've clicked delete on the majority of them. Come to this meeting and get free pizza is the common theme, but these success workshops address more than the student's appetite.
Probably some of the areas that I go to study is actually a bad area, because the common room, that's a really bad place to go to because so many students go there. It's very loud.
During these workshops, students learn successful methods for dealing with normal everyday stresses. Who doesn't want their own personal coach? But students need to stay connected or risk missing out.
Definitely for students to read their emails, to go to those workshops. They are great, especially if you are struggling with study strategies, getting involved. Success coaches take a lot of time in planning those events.
To find your success coach, step on down to U College, located in Rocket Hall. The next success workshop will be held March 2nd from 5 to 6 p.m. over in the Student Union, room 2591. I'm Gabe Jones reporting for UT10 News.
For the first time in 6 years, UT's Department of Theater and Film presented a play entirely produced by students. No Exit opened in the Center for Performing Arts, Center Theater, over the weekend. The Jean-Paul Start play depicts 3 dead characters in the afterlife. UT senior Andreas Medina directed the show to a sold-out audience.
All the elements together, the set, the sounds, everything's really cool after a while, and it really brings you into this different world of this other place.
No Exit will continue to run through the upcoming weekend, and tickets cost $8 for students. A university fraternity hosted the UT Olympics for a special cause. Reporter Jenna Nance was there on Saturday.
Sigma Phi Epsilon hosted the first annual UT Olympics on February 21st at the Student Rec Center and Health Education Building. The event is a one-day multi-sport tournament with different sports such as basketball, cornhole, and more. All money raised at the event will go to the Lucas County Special Olympics.
Staying here in Toledo, just to cover expenses for them, for like hiring refs, reserving like facilities, and even just payments for like registration costs for athletes to go to like the state games and even the national games.
Sometimes a lot of people, they don't really realize how much goes into the Special Olympics. It's all volunteerism and donations, so, any way I can help out, I'm passionate about getting to know these guys, interacting with them.
Many Lucas County Special Olympic athletes also made an appearance to talk about their experience and join in on the games. For more information on how you can help the Lucas County Special Olympics, visit lucasdd.info. I'm Jenna Nance for UT10 News.
I'm Eric Burden with your UT10 Sports Report. The men's and women's basketball teams were both on the road in Michigan on Saturday as they continued Mid-American Conference play. But first, the men's tennis team was in action on Friday as they hosted the Denison Big Red in search of their 5th straight win. The match served as a fundraiser for UT track and cross-country athlete Janelle No, who suffered burns in an off-campus incident last month. The Rockets got out to a quick start, winning 2 out of 3 doubles matches as Stefan Cisco and Luka Vidosevic remain undefeated in doubles this season. But it was in the singles matches where UT really showed their dominance. UT's freshman from Chile, Sergio Olmedo, was flawless as he took second singles in straight sets, 6-0, 6-0. 5 of the 7 singles matches only took 2 sets to decide as the Rockets played to a sweep over Denison. UT head coach Al Wermer says the team's daily preparation plays a large role in their recent success.
No question, it's the Monday through Thursday, Monday through Friday stuff that's gotten way better, way more steady.
The Rockets dropped their match against Dayton on Sunday and will look to begin a new winning streak against Morehead State on Friday. On Saturday, the men's basketball team traveled north to Ypsilanti to take on Mid-American Conference foe Eastern Michigan. The Eagles came out firing as they built up a 15-point lead midway through the first half. The Rockets would fight back, though, and at one point filed the lead down to single digits. They'd see themselves trailing by 14 at the break. UT went on a 10-0 run to begin the second half and shifted the momentum in their favor. However, Eastern's Raven Lee would account for 12 of his 18 points in the second half to keep the Eagles ahead. The Rockets would continue to battle, though, and get within 1 as guard Stucky Mosley converts the and-1 opportunity with 2.5 minutes left. EMU's offense would prove to be too much, however, as they'd lose by a score of 91-85, despite a game-high 24 points from guard John Williams.
But we just did not stay in front of the dribble by our 3 perimeter defenders, and that was, cost us the game.
The men will return home for their next game tonight against Ball State. An update on the women's team, too. The Rockets were at Central Michigan over the weekend and won a close one in overtime, 81-79.
That's great, Eric. Well, hopefully the men can get a win tonight against Ball State. That's it for UT10 News. For the latest breaking news from campus and bio from all UT10 reporters, go to our website, ut10news.com.
And remember, you can watch the live stream of our newscast production every Tuesday morning at 10:30 on our YouTube channel. For Courtney Shaw, Eric Burden, and all of our crew, I'm Angelique Baird. Have a great week and stay tuned for more news from the UT campus.